Outbound marketing. Now, according to this particular approach, what you can do is, again, it is very similar to what I just told you about, but the only difference is rather than approaching connections who already know about you, you are this time approaching other people who haven't actually heard about you. The only and the biggest difference over here is trust. Okay. See, your connections already know you. Chances are they are your ex-colleagues. Maybe they know you through some mutual friend or whatever. But people who don't know you, what is the difference between these people and them? Well, it is just lack of trust, right? If these cold people also trusted you, then they would also be very happy to actually buy your advisor services. But that is not the case. So how do you go about building trust, and how do you go about taking care of this while signing clients? So the simple approach is, again, you pick a platform. It could be LinkedIn, it could be email, it could be Facebook, it could be Instagram. And then what I want you to do is I want you to find people. If you're on Facebook, you can actually find groups. And then what you can do is you can click on members section of that group. And then under members, what you can do is you can use the Control plus F or Command plus F feature on your MacBook or your Windows, right? And you can simply type the designation you're trying to go after. So under member section, let's suppose if I join a business group, and let's suppose I'm exclusively targeting accountants. So I can click on members, Control F, and then Command F, and then you can just simply say accountants, right? And then this would allow me to have like a whole list of all these people. Then what I can do is I can click on add friend. Do not make the mistake of direct messaging them right now. Okay, if you message them, it will go into their others folder, and then people won't be able to actually find you out. Then once these people accept your connection request, then what you do is you send them a DM. Through the DM, what you need to do is you need to build trust and value. Okay, now how do you go about building trust? Well, you have to actually showcase value before you give any kind of call to action. Kind of like how I'm doing with this video. I'm sharing value with you. I'm not asking you to pay me any kind of money. My hope is that if you like what I am sharing with you, one day you will actually become a customer, right? So when you DM these people, all you have to tell them is, hey, I have nothing to sell, but I notice ABCD problem, right? In your ads, in your business, in your UI, UX design, in your logo, whatever the case might be, and I have some improvements for you. Are you interested in a quick 2-minute Loom video that I can record for you and share with you? Right? This is what you need to ask that particular individual. For example, one of my clients, Ashish, what he did is he actually found a bunch of Shopify websites and he found a lot of errors in them. And then what he did is he tried to approach the owners, and he said that, hey, your website is basically, it sucks and I can improve it, right? And would you like me to quickly record a 2-minute video of like the various kind of improvements that can be done, which will improve your conversion rate significantly? He sent 100,000 emails, got a lot of people to respond, and only the people who responded, right? So response, right? He would actually record a simple Loom video, basically showing them what various kind of improvements can be done. And once that person would see that Loom video, guess what? They would book a one-to-one call. They'd be like, hey, Ashish, help me out. And boom, if all goes well, you have the opportunity to convert them. Okay, so that is what you can do. On LinkedIn, unlike groups on Facebook, you can't do that. But what you can do is you can use the search feature. I would highly recommend getting LinkedIn Premium, or you can use Sales Navigator. Okay, this is also a very helpful tool that you can use. And rest of the approach is pretty much the same, right? You find people, you DM them, you send them a message, ask them, I can record a Loom video. Loom is, by the way, a software which allows you to screen record your screen, right? And basically show to people what all improvements you can do. Now, Ashish did that with the website. You can do it probably you can give suggestions to somebody regarding their logo, regarding their YouTube video, regarding their thumbnails, regarding their UI, UX, maybe regarding their ad campaigns, maybe regarding, their reels, whatever the case might be. There's always stuff on the internet that you can look at and give somebody feedback and give them areas of improvement and show them how making those improvements will benefit them, redirect them to a one-to-one call, and then of course sale. So yeah, on LinkedIn, you can use search of Premium, or you can use Sales Navigator. On email, what you can do is you can use various kind of websites to scrape a lot of information. For example, you have Apollo, right? Apollo.io, right? Or you have Lucia. You can also use SalesQL. Okay, again, all these are tools. Again, you extract in emails, right? Send them an email and then get a response asking them, hey, can I send you a Loom video? Book a one-to-one call, and of course, get them a sale. On Instagram, you can use search for people using hashtags, right? For example, if I'm targeting interior designers, what are some of the hashtags that an interior designer might use? Maybe they might use like minimalistic design, shabby chic, whatever, right? I might search these interior designers, same process, DM them, and like actually just record a Loom video, get them on a one-to-one call, and boom, sale, right? So this particular method of being able to actually get clients is called as outbound marketing, right? Now, my goal is, let's suppose if I'm sending 100 messages or 100 emails, right? My goal is that I should at least get a 10% response rate. So if I'm sending 100, I should at least get 10 people to respond back. Out of that, maybe 2 to 3 people will book a discovery call with me. And out of that, my goal is at least if I can close one high ticket deal. So for every 100 messages or emails I'm sending, if I could close one high ticket deal, that will actually put me in a very, very good spot and allow me to scale my business. And how do you go about scaling this process? Well, once you have exhausted it yourself, you can of course hire other people to send these emails, messages on behalf of you, and basically scale it that way. Now, this approach is really recommended if the target audience you're going after is B2B, and trust me, this works wonders, right?